If you're over 60 and doing what you think are normal daily activities, you could be unknowingly destroying your circulation and setting yourself up for stroke, blood clots, and life-threatening cardiovascular events. There are 3 seemingly innocent daily habits that millions of seniors practice every single day. Never realizing these routine activities are quietly strangling their blood flow and putting their lives at risk. I'm talking about habits so common that you probably did at least one of them today, believing they were completely harmless or even beneficial. One of these habits increases your cardiovascular risk by up to 147%. Another triggers dangerous arterial stiffness and plaque buildup. And a third can cause sudden blood pressure drops that lead to falls and strokes. Here's what's truly alarming. These circulation-destroying habits are so ingrained in our daily routines that most seniors perform them automatically without ever connecting them to their worsening circulation, fatigue, dizziness, or increased fall risk. Doctors are seeing an epidemic of circulation problems in seniors who can't understand why their health is declining when they think they're living normally. I'm not here to make you afraid of normal activities or suggest you live in constant worry about every move you make. I'm here to expose 3 specific daily habits that medical research shows are particularly dangerous for senior circulation. After 60, your blood vessels become less flexible, your heart pumps less efficiently, and your body's ability to regulate blood pressure decreases significantly. What seemed completely harmless in your younger years can now trigger dangerous circulation problems that lead to blood clots, stroke, and cardiovascular events. Understanding these hidden circulation killers means you can make simple adjustments that could literally save your life. Let's expose the 3 daily habits that are quietly killing your circulation, counting down from number 3 to the most dangerous. Taking hot showers first thing in the morning, the blood pressure destroyer. Taking a hot shower first thing in the morning might seem like an invigorating way to start your day, but for seniors, this seemingly innocent habit can trigger dangerous blood pressure drops that affect brain circulation and dramatically increase fall and stroke risk. This is particularly hazardous for seniors taking medications that affect blood pressure. Research published in the Journal of Geriatric Cardiology shows that morning hypotension is common in older adults, and hot showers can make this condition significantly worse. The study found that sudden exposure to hot water causes rapid blood vessel dilation that can drop blood pressure so abruptly that brain circulation becomes compromised. When you step into hot water immediately after waking, your blood vessels dilate rapidly throughout your body. This sudden vasodilation causes blood to pool in your extremities, reducing the amount available for vital organs, particularly your brain. For seniors whose cardiovascular systems are already less responsive, this can trigger dangerous hypotensive episodes. The morning timing makes this habit particularly dangerous because your blood pressure is naturally at its lowest point after sleep. Your cardiovascular system needs time to gradually adjust to upright activity, but hot water forces immediate and dramatic changes that your aging system can't compensate for quickly enough. Hot water also affects the autonomic nervous system that controls heart rate and blood vessel tone. In seniors, this system becomes less responsive, meaning the normal compensatory mechanisms that should restore proper circulation after heat exposure don't work effectively. When blood pressure drops suddenly due to hot shower exposure, your brain doesn't receive adequate blood flow, leading to dizziness, lightheadedness, and increased fall risk. Many seniors experience morning falls in the bathroom, often attributed to general unsteadiness, when the real culprit is circulation disruption from hot water exposure. For seniors taking blood pressure medications, diuretics, or heart medications, hot morning showers can interact dangerously with these drugs, amplifying their effects and creating unpredictable circulation problems. Simple solution: use lukewarm water for morning showers, especially in the first hour after waking. If you prefer hot showers, take them later in the day after eating. Start with warm water and gradually increase temperature to give your blood vessels time to adjust. Keep bathroom doors open for ventilation, and consider installing grab bars to prevent falls if dizziness occurs. Skipping breakfast. The arterial stiffness trigger. Skipping breakfast might seem like a harmless way to reduce calories or save time, but for seniors, this habit triggers dangerous arterial stiffness, elevated cortisol levels, and poor blood sugar regulation that creates serious stress on your vascular system. The circulation damage from skipping breakfast is particularly dangerous after 60 when your cardiovascular system is already more vulnerable. A comprehensive 2020 study published in Nutrients found that older adults who regularly skipped breakfast had significantly higher rates of arterial plaque buildup and poorer peripheral circulation compared to those who ate regular morning meals. The research revealed that fasting too long in the morning creates a cascade of circulation-damaging effects that accumulate over time. When you don't eat after an overnight fast, your body releases stress hormones, particularly cortisol, to maintain blood sugar levels. These elevated cortisol levels cause arterial walls to become stiff and less flexible, reducing their ability to expand and contract with blood flow. Over time, this arterial stiffening significantly impairs circulation throughout your body. The blood sugar instability from skipping breakfast also damages the endothelium, the delicate lining of your blood vessels. When blood sugar fluctuates wildly due to prolonged fasting followed by eventual eating, it creates oxidative stress that injures blood vessel walls and promotes inflammation. This endothelial damage is a primary driver of poor circulation and increased cardiovascular risk. The prolonged fasting state forces your heart to work harder to maintain adequate blood flow to vital organs. Your cardiovascular system essentially shifts into stress mode, constricting blood vessels and reducing circulation to non-essential areas like your hands, feet, and skin. The cortisol elevation from breakfast skipping also affects blood clotting mechanisms, making your blood more likely to form dangerous clots. For seniors whose clotting systems are already more prone to problems, this increased clotting risk can lead to deep vein thrombosis, pulmonary embolism, or stroke. Morning is when your cardiovascular system is naturally more vulnerable to events like heart attack and stroke. Skipping breakfast during this critical time compounds these risks by adding circulation stress precisely when your body needs nutritional support. Simple solution. Eat a balanced breakfast within 2 hours of waking that includes protein, healthy fats, and complex carbohydrates. Greek yogurt with banana and chia seeds provides protein for stable blood sugar, potassium for vascular health, and omega-3 fatty acids for circulation support. Even a small breakfast is better than none. Aim for at least 300 to 400 calories. Sitting for long periods without moving. The silent circulation killer. Sitting for extended periods without movement tops our list as the most dangerous circulation-killing habit because it creates multiple devastating effects on your cardiovascular system that can literally be life-threatening. Prolonged sitting leads to blood pooling in your lower extremities, weakened arteries, and increased risk of blood clots, stroke, and cardiovascular death. Groundbreaking research published in the Journal of the American Heart Association in 2019 found that sitting more than 6 hours a day increases cardiovascular risk by up to 147% in older adults. This staggering increase in risk makes prolonged sitting one of the most dangerous lifestyle factors for senior cardiovascular health. When you sit for extended periods, gravity causes blood to pool in your legs and feet instead of circulating efficiently throughout your body. Your calf muscles, which act as a second heart by pumping blood back to your heart, become inactive, allowing blood to stagnate in your lower extremities. This blood pooling creates the perfect conditions for dangerous blood clots to form. Deep vein thrombosis, where clots form in the deep veins of your legs, is significantly more common in people who sit for long periods. These clots can break loose and travel to your lungs, causing potentially fatal pulmonary embolism, or to your brain, causing stroke. Extended sitting also weakens your arterial walls and reduces their flexibility. When you don't move regularly, your blood vessels lose their ability to dilate and constrict properly, leading to poor circulation throughout your entire cardiovascular system. The endothelial function, how well your blood vessel linings work, deteriorates rapidly during prolonged sitting. Studies show that just 3 hours of uninterrupted sitting can measurably impair endothelial function, reducing your blood vessels' ability to regulate blood flow and maintain healthy circulation. Prolonged sitting also affects your heart's efficiency. When you're sedentary for hours, your heart doesn't have to work hard to pump blood, and like any muscle that's not challenged, it becomes less efficient over time. This reduced cardiac fitness directly impairs circulation throughout your body. Extended sitting reduces insulin sensitivity and promotes inflammation, both of which damage blood vessels and impair circulation. These metabolic changes create a vicious cycle where poor circulation leads to reduced activity, which leads to even worse circulation. For seniors, the circulation damage from prolonged sitting is particularly dangerous because aging already reduces circulation efficiency. When you add hours of sitting to naturally declining cardiovascular function, you create a perfect storm for serious circulation problems. The research shows that the negative effects of prolonged sitting can't be completely reversed by exercising later in the day. Even if you work out regularly, sitting for 6 or more hours daily still significantly increases your cardiovascular risk. Many seniors spend 8 to 12 hours daily sitting, watching television, reading, eating meals, or riding in cars, without realizing they're creating life-threatening circulation problems. The cumulative effect of this daily circulation strangulation builds towards serious cardiovascular events over time. Simple solution. Set a timer to remind yourself to stand and move for at least 5 minutes every hour. Perform simple exercises like calf raises, ankle circles, or marching in place while watching television. Take walking breaks during long activities like reading or computer use. Even light movement like gentle stretching or shifting positions helps maintain circulation. The key is consistency. Frequent small movements throughout the day are more beneficial than one long exercise session followed by hours of sitting. These 3 daily habits create a devastating assault on senior circulation that most people never recognize. Prolonged sitting pulls blood in your legs, weakens arteries, and increases cardiovascular risk by up to 147%. Skipping breakfast triggers arterial stiffness, elevates circulation-damaging stress hormones, and promotes dangerous plaque buildup. And taking hot morning showers causes sudden blood pressure drops that compromise brain circulation and increase fall and stroke risk. The pattern is clear. Seemingly innocent daily routines can become circulation killers when performed by aging cardiovascular systems that are already more vulnerable to damage. Your circulation is literally your lifeline. It delivers oxygen and nutrients to every cell in your body while removing waste products that can poison your system. Protecting your circulation isn't complicated, but it requires understanding how your daily habits affect your aging cardiovascular system. Start by breaking up sitting time with regular movement breaks throughout the day. Set hourly reminders to stand, stretch, or walk for just 5 minutes. Make breakfast a non-negotiable part of your morning routine, choosing foods that support vascular health like protein, healthy fats, and potassium-rich options. And modify your shower routine to use lukewarm water in the morning, saving hot showers for later in the day when your cardiovascular system is more stable. Remember, these aren't just lifestyle suggestions. They're circulation-saving strategies that can mean the difference between maintaining independence and facing life-threatening cardiovascular events. Your blood vessels have carried you through decades of life, and they deserve the care and protection that comes with understanding how daily habits affect their function. The goal isn't to live in fear of normal activities, but to make informed choices that support rather than sabotage your circulation. Small changes in how you sit, eat, and bathe can have profound effects on your cardiovascular health and overall quality of life. Take control of your circulation health today by implementing these simple but powerful changes. Your heart, brain, and entire cardiovascular system will thank you for breaking these circulation-killing habits and replacing them with circulation-supporting alternatives.